Hello. How's it going, everybody? Hello. We're back. Hi. I gotta do my vocal warm-ups. Jesus Christ. Hope everybody's doing well. Hello. We're back. We're back. Back with our old pal John. Dog Season 2 Episode 50. Holy. Goodness gracious. We're really getting up there, aren't we? We're really getting up there. Yeah, we're back. As a matter of fact, we're here with John. He's not in a good state, everybody. He's not in a good state. Why? Find out in character, please, will you? Find out in character. I'm gonna do my checks quickly. Okay, it's all the same stuff. Bible on every pew. Candles lit. Window cleaned. New flowers. This can only be the work of one man. I gotta make sure that these don't disappear on me. I don't know what, like, the timer is on them, but yeah, I really need to make sure that they're up to scratch. Stairs cleaned and painted. I did notice, because I had a little wander before we started today. That there was a coffin in the graveyard. Oh my god, this fucking horse, come on. Okay, she's really gonna force me to ride her, Jesus Christ. There we go. Awkward ass horseman. Okay. I'm gonna have a look at this graveyard though. See if there's any details. Very sad that there's no details. But what are you gonna do? Did they loot it? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well. I've got to get over to the telegrams. It's going to be slow walking simulator for the session, I fear. Slow walking simulator. But this is peak RP. This is what 9 out of 10 doctors will not tell you. Whose horse is that? Probably just an NPC one, right? Probably just an NPC one. Unless I walk in here now and I get robbed blind. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to sit on it. I thought it was a crate I could look inside. Whoops. 3 new telegrams. We have one 6 days ago from Skiet. And then 2... Oh, fuck, I can't work this out. Yeah. 2... 3 days ago. Right? From Maxi. So let's have a look. Skit says, please help. Father Montgomery, do you have any holy dynamite? We need to blow up evil in the lair from whence it came. It's in Roanoke. We got to blow up the guzzler. Skit. Holy guzzler mentioned. And then Maxi says, questions and queries. John, it's been a little while since we had a conversation that hasn't been in person. How have you been? Well, hope you don't mind, but I've sent a couple of folks your way in an effort to keep them on the right path. They go by Arthur Job and Jimmy Benson. They seem to be attempting to live the right way, but if they do anything, please do not hesitate to telegram. Furthermore, I'm wondering if we could speak regarding a case that we are working on. It is nothing urgent, so please do not worry. I myself am not assigned to the case, so if you feel comfortable, please contact the law tip line requesting to speak with one of either Sheriff Shoe Glass? That... Was she Shoe Glass before she was Shoe Grant? That's fucking insane. I thought she was Shoe... Didn't she play Mary Glass? I don't think she was Shoe Glass. Shoe Grant. Has he just fucked this up? Senior Deputy Frank Wimber, Senior Detective Eleanor Carter. Okay. Hope you're keeping well, yours, Linwood. Wondering if we could speak regarding a case that we are working on. It is nothing urgent, so please do not worry. I myself am not assigned to the case. Okay. Maxie says, I have been shot, literally... What? 6 hours later? John, I've been shot whilst on duty. I've lost the bottom part of my left ear. I can still hear perfectly well, so don't think about making any of your comments. It is alright with yourself. I'm going to sleep at the church for the next couple of nights. I'm sad to Valentine and haven't paid rent. I'll do much needed gardening during my time off. Damn. Okay, well, right, firstly, let's get back to Skit. Do I have Skit as a contact? I do. Rev John Montgomery. I can't say I do have any holy dynamite, as you put it. I'm not even sure it exists. Okay. Ugh, itchy head. I think that's all fine. And then Linwood. Shocky Johnson. Where is he? Excuse me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sucky pricey. There we go. Right, enough medic RP. I mean, enough telegram RP. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's going to be a slow day. Unless we run into the regular gang, I think, yeah, we're not going to be getting up to too much, unfortunately. But I don't want to exert myself whilst injured, ladies and gentlemen. I desperately do not. Is it today? Tuesday? Might be pretty quiet on a Tuesday, in all honesty. Start of the week is always pretty quiet, so. And I'm definitely not jinxing myself.
Morning.
Hello, Life. Thank you for the bar, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the bar, man. Oh. Chubby, thank you very much for the year, man. 1 whole ass year. Enjoy your pink skull. Very sexy. Damn. It's got a lot. It's quite a lot. I love how one resub. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was like a hype train or something. Yo, Tessara, thank you very much for the raids. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hope everybody's doing well. We're on John this evening. But he's a bit injured at the moment, so we're not going to be getting up to too much. Hopefully we can have some conversations, but yeah, it's going to be some med RP today, I think, for the most part. But thank you very much. Hope you had a good session. Hope everybody else is having a good day. That guy is racing into the stables. I don't know why. It's so embarrassing that one sub starts a hype train, quite frankly. That's quite embarrassing. There's got to be a way to like turn that off. Right? There has to be. There's got to be a way. At first I didn't think that's what it was doing. No, it's fine. I don't mind. It's just, you know, you look at every other channel and like some crazy shit has to be happening for that to trigger. Oh damn, I forgot to send a fucking telegram about the coffin. Ugh. Whole reason I went down there, man. Oh, do I just wait for Maxi? Hopefully I just wait for Maxi. I'm just gonna try and keep people away from it. It's RP, it's RP. I'll just wait for deputies to get to the porch and I'll flag them down. I'll start waving like a crazy person. My allergies have kicked in so badly. Oh god. I was walking into work today, right? Fucking guy is mowing the lawn at 8:30 in the morning directly into my eye socket. I'm walking down the road and he's like mowing the sides where like the grass is, and oh god. I could feel it. I could feel my eyes slowly melting inside of my brain. Just the worst. I need to take an antihistamine, I think, tomorrow or something, because it is starting once again. I never used to get like hay fever, like allergies like that, but my god, since what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it's come out of nowhere, and I'm just dying every April, May. As soon as it kicks in, I actually just dead. Too busy for my aura farming schedule to send a telegram. Well, I truly just can't be fucked to walk all the way back at MS50 just to send a telegram. When really I've already telegrammed Maxi and he's working, so. The fuck happened to John? Okay. Seeing as we did send a telegram about it, I can say, it's on stream now. I guess it's like in the world. We're gonna be talking to people about it more today, hopefully. But John went to a different town for Easter to meet up with his friends, his other priests, and some other people. And his Easter service was disturbed by a local gang in the town, and he got shot. So he's kind of fucked right now. I mean, he's not fucked. He's literally just like shot in the shoulder type beat. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, hopefully more will come out during our conversations. But it's not looking good for old Johnny boy. I mean, it is, it's fine. It's looking fine. He's fine. But, yeah. Oh. They're racing in. I wonder if they'll come up by themselves. No, they're racing inside. I'm gonna have a little wander down. I wish you could walk with the cane, I get that, it's a stationary stance type beat, but... Wait, did the coffin disappear? No, it's still there. I'm gonna go have a chat with the deputies. Did Leah yap about the fact that I messaged her about wrestling? I was so bored at work, I was like, I'm just gonna piss her off by talking about wrestling, because I know she just doesn't give a fuck. Hello, is anybody inside the sheriff's office? Hello.
Yeah, just give me one really quick second, I'll be right with you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I just gotta write down this quick detail before I forget it.
I haven't done the John voice in like a week. I gotta fucking lock in. Hello, good morning. Yes, I'm sorry to disturb. I just wanted to bring up because he's pained as well.
Okay, sir, what can I do for you?
Yeah, sorry. I really don't mean to disturb, Father Montgomery. I was just doing my morning checks up at the church, and I noticed that well, it looks like somebody's been robbing the graves up there.
Oh,
And there's
dear.
a coffin open. Funnily enough, it hasn't really been robbed. It seems that there's quite a lot left inside. I just well, I was going to send a telegram, but I completely
No, I'm
forgot.
here. It's okay. I'll go up and check it out. Are you alright? You seem a bit worse for wear.
Yes, I'm not really doing too well. I went out of state for Easter, and well, I got into a bit of an accident, so I've reached out to the medics anyway, just for a checkup if they can give me one. But yes, it's
Oh, good.
yes, I'm fine either way.
Okay, good. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear you got injured.
And no, it's quite all right. Yes, it's just up on the left-hand side. I'm sure you'll be able to see the coffin, but
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
it's no problem.
Check it out.
She had to stand just slightly to my right, so I had to exit the cane animation and then go back into it. Just really fucking annoying. No, she's fine. She's fine. It sucks that the guy didn't leave like any details, and
I'm gonna take this down to the Undertaker father, and they'll get everything reburied and properly put back, and all the
right.
respects that are due.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
That's alright. Appreciate you telling us.
Yeah, sucks the guy didn't leave like any details. But then again, he didn't take anything inside. There was like a whole ass skeleton and like a severed hand and everything. Just didn't find just didn't take anything. You know what's strange? Who remembers the grave robbing arc we did on Angel? I hope nobody remembers, because we went fucking 0 for 100 on attempts for grave robbing. Just didn't find anything. Where you used the wrong shovel. There is no wrong... Okay, give it a rest. There is no wrong shovel, come on. I mean, wait. Yes, there is a wrong shovel, you're right. There's a grave shovel specifically, I wish I was joking. No. Are you serious? You're meaning to tell me that that whole time I was using the regular shovel, nobody wanted to tell me that there was a grave specific shovel. Nobody wanted to mention that. I found out weeks later. Where the fuck do you get a grave shovel? I swear, man, I looked at like every shop, every store. Please don't tell me you have to craft it, because that's ridiculous. You gotta Minecraft it like 2 shovels and you gotta smelt an iron ingot. Is that the level we're at? Surely not. Say it ain't so. I'll cry. I want to say Blackwater, but memory is foggy. There's no way. I refuse. I hope Ash doesn't tune into the stream, because this truly is just gonna be aura farming on the porch, the stream. I'm never beating the allegations, frankly. You know, these allergies are really gonna help the injured tone of voice, because well, I mean, I don't need to force it as much. I don't need to, you know, put it on as much. I can just feel that, like, the inside of my nose, like my actual sinuses, are like closed up. It's so bad. I hate this. I hate it with all my life. Can't wait for Angel to hit the Saints Cross. It has more than one royal family on someone, then call out a comedy character for backup. You guys are not ready for the Angel and Dusty McGraw combo when he's facing off against 6 deputies. That's Dusty's music. That's gotta be Dusty. Dusty McGraw rocks up to the group of 6 like fucking prime 2009 Kane. It's Kane. That's got to be Kane. Have you never seen the Kane reveal video? Fake R wrestling fan. What do you mean the Kane reveal video? Well, where? When he first showed up? I'm sure I have. It's just been a long time. Why? Why though? Why, what's the significance? It's just the commentators losing their shit shouting that's gotta be Kane. Right. Well, I didn't know that's where that was from. Motherfuckers have been watching back in 99. I mean, true. True. I think that was that before? I mean, I wasn't even alive. I wasn't even fucking alive. But, born in a year that has "and" in it. I'm not though, I was born in 2000. Unless you count the "and" in thousand, which is insane. If you count close enough, yeah, okay, fine. Fine. See those riders there behind the saloon? You get such a vantage point standing up here. You really can see everything. Little schemers waddling about. You were a schemer. You had plans, and look how that turned out for you. Do I have water? I hope I do. I do, as a matter of fact. There we go. Imagine your debut is crashing Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. Hell in a Cell. I mean, there are worse debuts by a country mile. That's got to be one of the best. Unless, you know, you're... What would be the best debut? I really don't know. Who's this now? That's got to be Kane. Is that Violet? I think it might be. That's got to be Kane riding up on the horse. Yeah, it is. That's gotta be Violet. Hello, Violet.
Hello there. You alright?
Well, I've seen better days, I think. But, no, everything's alright, yes. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, likewise. How's your Easter?
Well, I think it could have gone better, but, yes, it certainly wasn't the trip I was expecting. Did I tell you that I was going out of state?
Yeah, you did. Told me that you were meeting with some of the other priests.
Yes, I took a train and met up with everyone, and it was all rather lovely for a few days, and then during our Easter service, well, the town that I went to suffers from pressures from a local gang, and well, things seem to have boiled over during the service, and they started firing through the windows, and one of them nicked me right in the arm. So
Sorry you had to deal with that.
yes, well, I didn't think it could get much worse than the crossing, but this seems to be a problem everywhere, maybe. I don't really know, but, well, at least I'm still alive, I suppose.
Yeah, that's very true.
I did reach out to the medics, but nobody's replied yet, so I'm assuming none of them are working, but, well, I just wanted to get it checked, that's all.
I mean, I can always check the blackboard, see if anyone's clocked in, but
Well,
I'm more
listen,
than happy to.
there's no rush, really. I don't mind waiting. I know they're very busy.
Yeah, I've been keeping to my word and having a couple days off or just doing very short shifts.
Well, I'm glad. Very glad.
Casper's doing better, by the way.
Good, good. Yes, I was wondering about him. Is he still in Rhodes?
No, he's out and about.
Right.
I actually went around with him yesterday. He delivered some chopped wood to a bunch of different places, and
Oh, very good.
had a nice little ride.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad he's in better spirits. He was in a rather sorry state when we left him on that day there, but, well, do you know if they've caught the people who did it to him? Those two.
I'm not sure. Not that I've heard.
Right. Well, fingers crossed, I suppose, that the deputies can get to it sooner rather than later.
Absolutely.
Well, how have you been otherwise?
Well, getting through it, I suppose.
Right, I suppose it's the best we can hope for these days.
Taking what I can get.
Have you worked at all since we last spoke? Has everything been alright?
Yeah, a couple times. Just a few short afternoons here and there. I've been having a lot of early nights recently. Been resting. Not really much else. It's been a bit slow, but you know.
Yes, well, I'm glad to hear it, really, given everything else that's going on. It's, well, I'm glad one of us is having an okay time.
Oh, and even though you're technically not a patient at the moment, still give you one of these.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
I would have brought some chocolate eggs, but I left them in the apartment.
There's no need, really. This is more than enough for me, I think. What flavour is this? It looks rather... Is it orange?
It's peach.
A peach. Oh, lovely. I think I'll save it for later.
Has town been quiet so far?
Yes, there's not been much going on. I woke up this morning and found a coffin dug up. I think somebody's been grave robbing, so well, I forgot to send in a tip to the deputies, but more arrived and I let them know and they cleared it up, so it's quite strange. They didn't really take anything inside as far as I saw. It was still the poor person left inside, so I'm not really sure what it was all about.
Maybe they robbed it for valuables?
Yes, maybe. I'm not sure what the person was buried with, so maybe you're right. I just know that, well, selling bones and body parts seems to be quite the popular trade, but, well, I would have thought the same, yes, that valuables would still be there.
There was...
Yes.
You know, that's funny that you say that, because yesterday there was someone I briefly ran into who was just very casually talking about digging up graves. So...
Really?
Yeah.
Without a care in the world.
No,
It's awful.
Not really. Well, and then seemed, once she sort of realised what she'd said, tried to pivot to, no, not literal bones.
Not literal bones.
Yeah, some people are weird.
Yes, well, I really don't see the appeal. I suppose it's just another form of robbery in the end. People
Having
just
some respect for the dead should be common decency.
Yes, well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? But I suppose not. Did you have any plans for today, or was it just another day off?
I didn't really have any plans. Was just kind of riding around, going from town to town, checking job boards, seeing... Well, and then I saw your horse at the tree, so thought I might as well pop by.
Well, I'm grateful. I do hope the day goes well for you. I don't think I'll be getting up to much, just staying here, really. I've reached out to Linwood and Suki, but, well, I haven't received a reply yet. I'm hoping that they are around today. I'd love to speak with them about everything that's happened.
Yeah, I sent Suki a telegram a couple days ago. Mostly just saying hello and giving her a book recommendation.
Well, she's very fond of you, I'm sure. Did she get back in touch, or?
Not yet.
I
But
know
you
she's
know how
rather
she is.
busy.
Sometimes she gets rather distracted.
Yes.
Can't say I blame her. Hope she enjoyed the rest of the olives.
Yes, well, she left a little paper origami, as it were, on my desk in the shape of an olive. But really, it was almost just a scrunched up bit of paper. But it was the thought that counted, I suppose.
Oh, I'm glad she's still making origami. I remember she used to do that a lot when we first moved in.
Really, is it a pastime of hers?
Yeah, I still have the little folded paper butterfly and crane somewhere in one of my desk drawers.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes, it's
Yeah,
quite the skill, really. I have no idea how she does it.
I can fold little paper stars. That's probably the most complicated thing I can fold. I made a little. I think it was. Oh yeah, for New Year's I put up a garland of paper stars.
That's nice. Well, even then, that's far beyond me. I really wouldn't even know where to start. I would sort of just be folding until it vaguely resembled something. But I know there's a whole technique to it, isn't there?
Hmm.
Did you get up to much over Easter then, or was it rather quiet?
It was quiet. I was resting. On Saturday, we had a medical department meeting, which was adventure themed. So we went out to one of the islands in Flatiron Lake, and we had a little treasure hunt.
That sounds quite good.
Yeah, had some fun and games after all the important matters had been discussed. We were all dressed in our best adventuring outfits too.
Really? Well, that sounds lovely. I suppose you have to balance it out, don't you? Otherwise, it would just be
A little bit of levity.
Yes, exactly.
But I was mostly spending time inside on Sunday.
Right, yes. Well, I suppose having a little break with some chocolate eggs is the best you can do for that day, I should think. I wish that was my plans, but, well, the service
I can still get you some chocolate eggs.
Well, I think I had my fair share, I must admit. I've been bedbound for a few days, so I had one to my side, just picking away at it when I could.
But yeah, I guess Sunday was a proper rest day for me, as they say.
Good, well, I'm glad you're taking your own advice, like you say.
Yeah, can't be a hypocrite all the time.
No, I suppose not. Did Suki tell you about our excursion before I ended up leaving? We went up to oh goodness me. Do you know the train tunnel up near Ambrino, just sort of behind us if you go towards Wapiti?
Yeah, the long one.
Yes, that's right. very dark in there. Well, I came back into town. I think it was on the... Oh, I can't remember now, I'm sorry. It was
It's
last
alright.
week, but the deputies came over and they said, we're looking into this whole guzzler thing. Have you heard about the guzzler?
I'm sorry, what?
Right, I'm assuming you haven't heard about the guzzler. People have been talking about this guzzler. I really don't even know what it is still to this day, but firstly, Skit was sending me telegrams about it, and then Terzi was as well, and then I started hearing the name more and more. It's this phantom, I suppose, troubling people in the crossing, and people are trying to put it to bed. I don't know if it's a person or some evil spirit or what, but the deputies had a group and they were going to head out to look into it a bit more. Apparently there were notes in the tunnel talking about it, and they invited me along. I suppose to ward off any evil spirits, bring the holy water and such. So I did, and I took Suki along, and we went up to the tunnel. And I must say, it was one of the strangest encounters I've ever had here. It was strange at first because we took our lanterns in, and one by one they all started to go out. Just a massive gust of wind coming through and blowing them out. We couldn't get them back on. And then we started finding the notes that people were talking about. Strange things being written on them. About someone lurking in the tunnels. And really, it was all rather strange. And then people were feeling breaths on their neck and people brushing past their arms, even though no one else was around. It was only us. It was all rather
That's
frightening.
odd.
Yes, well, I really didn't know what to make of it, so Suki ended up taking charge in the end and dragged us all out. It was, well, I didn't know what was going on. At one point, I took a fall inside, and the deputies found me, put their lanterns back on, and there was blood scraped across the wall. It was quite horrifying, really, I must say. I don't know what to make of it all even now.
Yeah, that is concerning, to say the least.
Absolutely. Mr. Skate was telling me that this guzzler resides in Roanoke, but, well, that seems a fair way away from that tunnel, so I don't know. I'm not getting involved, Violet, really. It's outside of my realm. I don't know if some opportunist is lurking up in these tunnels, hurting people or what. I just don't know, but anyway.
Not something you want to get particularly tangled up in if you can avoid it.
Yes,
And
well,
this is my first time hearing about all this. And I've been around for a while. So.
it seems to be rather new over the last month or so. This has come up, so. Well, if you ever hear somebody talking about a guzzler or taking you to find a guzzler, please turn around and go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, already the sound of it. If someone strange was to come up to me and ask about the guzzler, I'd already be a little skeptical.
Yes, I'm glad.
I'm not particularly in the mood to be lured away to somewhere distant and potentially end up getting hurt. So.
Right. The last thing you want is to be guzzled.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant at all. Ugh.
No, absolutely not. Anyway, that's what's going on with me, I suppose.
Well, it's something. It's a story to tell.
Right. Something for Suki to write down in her book.
Is she doing a full biography on your life?
Well, I think she's combining the stories now. I told her as much. I really don't have that much to tell her, so I think she's writing either one big book or a series of books. These short stories about things happening in the crossing. So it's quite nice.
Yeah, the book I actually recommended her was a collection of stories from the frontier. That was a really good read. Yeah, I've got a copy if you want to borrow it.
Yes, it might be something to pass the time while I sit around looking busy. I've heard about the frontier, but I've never gone there. It seems like quite the strange
further north
place.
than Coulter. It's
Yes,
very
right.
well, it's very tough to travel in and out of it. It's quite a dangerous way up. I don't know if you've seen the glacier. It's one of the main ways in. There's a couple ways out, but they're all very precarious mountain paths in different different spots.
Right, I see. Yes, well, I think I spotted the sign when we went to Colt, pointing it out, but
yeah, you don't want to travel there by yourself.
No,
especially
absolutely
if you're
not.
not familiar with the terrain.
Well, Coulter was enough for me, really. I was rather turned around. It felt like I was in a different place, so if it gets worse from there, then yes, I think I might be staying away.
Yeah, if you're ever traveling up there, it's always advised to let the rangers know in case you do get hurt, because you can't really be found that easily if you get lost and hurt up there.
Right, I imagine it's like finding a needle in a haystack.
There's been some search and rescues from there that took hours. I remember there was one in particular that I was standing by for. Wait, is that? Hold on, is that?
I think that's Maxie down there. I'm not sure who the other person is.
Yeah, I recognise him, but might be another deputy.
Right, well, I don't want to disturb him. I'm sure he's busy with his work.
You not seen him much since he's got the badge?
No, well, he's been... Well, we've been having conversations in passing, but yes, he's off his horse in one moment and then back on the next, racing off to the next thing to stop, I suppose. I don't blame him. I know that's part of the job, but, well, I do worry about him. And he told me recently he'd been shot, so... Lost the bottom part of his ear.
Oh.
Dreadfully close.
Yeah. It's always worrying when you've got when you got friends in law. Hear about them getting shot on a semi-regular basis.
It's horrendous, really. I didn't want to deter Maxie from choosing that path, but, well, I worry every day. I wake up thinking what trouble he'll get himself into, and Well,
Mm.
I hope he's not getting shot as often as I'm thinking he might be getting shot.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, well, I pray for him every day.
He seems to be enjoying what he's doing. And the few times I've seen him go by.
Yes, well, I told him as much. He's certainly cut out for it. He's straightforward and firm, but he's a very fair man and quick to de-escalate. And I think that's,
All very good qualities.
well, exactly. It's hard to encourage people into lines of work that are extremely dangerous, but ones that you know they would be excellent at.
Mm. It's oddly quiet in town today. Surprising amount of deputies, for once.
Yes, maybe that's why it's quiet, Violet.
Mm.
The sheer amount of horses just hitched up by the office there, they're deterring away any troublemakers.
Well,
I
it
don't
didn't
want
stop
to-
whoever was digging up graves.
Well, I think that was earlier this morning. I really don't think they raised much attention. I went over to check the grave, and apart from the coffin being dug up, everything was rather undisturbed. It's as if it just raised out of the ground out of nowhere. So
Mm.
I didn't think there was much for them to look at, really. Clearly done by a professional. I have to tell you, my allergies are playing up like nothing else. I really don't know whether it's this gunshot wound or...
It's the season.
Yes, it's awful. Absolutely awful. I never used to be like this either. Sort of come out of nowhere. Now I just feel all bunged up, you know.
Mm.
Do you get it at all? Sort of.
Sometimes.
Yes. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I've heard of it happening all of a sudden, that you've never had these problems and then you just suddenly develop them.
Yes, I'm sort of sneezing all over the place, and then eyes are watery. I find it
Mm.
eases up inside, but well, I've been inside for the last 3 days straight, so
Can
Trying to
imagine you
get-
go a little bit stir crazy in there.
yes. Well, I don't mind being inside, but well, I don't like not having the choice, so I'm trying to get as much fresh air as I can.
It's a nice spot to enjoy some fresh air. It's a good porch.
It is, it's lovely. You get to see a lot up here. A few times today I've seen people lurking around the back of the sheriff's office or behind the saloon, and I think to myself, I wonder what you're up to, you know.
And there's that guy who's been repairing that wagon wheel for God knows how long.
Yes, I don't know what he's doing, but surely he has to fix it at some point, don't you think? Maybe he's just pretending to work.
Hmm.
You know, he's just telling his boss, this wheel's really buggered, a few more weeks and I think I should get it up and running, just to pad out the pay, as it were.
It's not the strangest thing I've seen in Valentine.
No, I can't imagine it is.
Glad the weather's alright as well. Now that I've said that, it's probably going to start raining within the next 5 minutes.
Why have you witched us, Violet? You've absolutely witched us.
Oh no! Well,
You've really gone and done it.
I've gone and done it. Yep.
Y'all's well.
Absolutely awful. Yes, well, I suppose get used to it before the endless rain comes back. Not looking forward to it.
That's another typical spring thing, is just constant rain.
Yes, I think we're due for the April showers at some point, aren't we?
Absolutely. You think, oh, it's starting to clear up, it's starting to get warm. Nope, wrong. Surprise shower.
And it's always the same here. For some reason, it's like being back in England with how much it rains. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Painfully reminiscent.
Quite comforting, though, I must say. I thought moving here I'd be sweltering every single day, and I am for the most part, but it's nice when you get the odd storm coming through and the things that remind you of home, isn't it?
Sat inside, cup of tea, hear the rain outside, it's perfect.
Lovely. I can't tell you the amount of times I've fallen asleep in my office, just the rain hammering against the window behind me. It's lovely.
Yeah, there's a certain sense of comfort that comes with it.
Well, yeah, it's all quiet today for the most part. I do hope it stays that way. No one's planning on robbing the bank or anything ridiculous.
Yeah, let's keep up the not getting held hostage streak, shall we?
Well, yes, I'd like to. I think I've gone through enough trouble this week.
Yeah. Yeah. You expecting anyone else to come by and visit?
No, not really. It's either the regular crowd, as it were, or somebody brand new. Someone I've never met before that's looking for something from the church, and, well, that's always pleasant. Either way, it's pleasant. Whoever comes to visit. You know, I try not to go out and shove what I'm doing in people's faces. I think somewhere like here, I'd sooner get shot. So I think that's the best use of the church, to be there at all times for everyone. And it's up to them whether they choose to use it or not. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's a nice little place to be. I'm glad people are, coming by every now and then. Feel like a lot of people can talk to you and have someone to at least offer a listening ear and some good advice.
Yes, well, I do what I can, but I'm grateful to have the conversation back. It's really just as helpful for me as any help I can be for anyone else.
You get to hear a lot of different perspectives, people from all walks of life.
Yes, as, well, you do meet all sorts of people being a priest, but eventually you start to see the same face on different people. Do you know what I mean?
How so?
Oh, a few more visitors. Hello there.
Hi there.
Hello,
Oh,
Father.
hello.
Hi
Oh,
there.
hello. Is that
I'll,
Tommy and Rascal?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Lovely to see you both.
You okay?
Well, I've been better, I must say.
What happened to you?
Well, I was out of state for Easter, and I was meeting up with a few other priests that I travelled over here with. We were running a service, and well, the town that I went to has been going through some trouble with a local gang, and to put it plainly, they shot the place up, and I got caught, unfortunately.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello,
Hi
Maxie.
there.
hello. Oh my God, you got a badge.
that's right, I do.
When the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, shit, about a month ago now.
Oh my God. Well done.
We met.
Yeah, it's Tommy.
Oh,
We
yes.
went on an expedition to the swamp together.
Yes, I remember that with Weber. You know, he's
That's
also a deputy now.
Yeah, do you know if he's
got his
on
job
duty?
back.
You know,
hello. Hey, Maxie.
Hey, Mr. Jobs.
There's so many goddamn people there.
Sorry.
Yeah, we
Yes,
just came up
Mr.
to
Jobs.
check on Father Montgomery. It's all bandaged up.
Yes, well, yes, I was just explaining to the Maxie that ran into some trouble when I went to help with the Easter service out of state, and yes, managed to, well, get shot for the first time in my life, so I suppose I can check that off the list.
I suppose I can. Shit. Suppose I can as well. I'm not going to do that again. That's so fucking
No, that looked like it hurt.
God damn. Hey, listen, John, can I talk to you down here just a quick moment?
Oh, yes, okay. Father, we'll send you a telegram soon, if that's okay.
Yes,
Yeah, we just-
absolutely.
It's been a while since we talked, and I saw you with the cane and the bandages. I just thought just to come check on you, that's all.
Well, I thank you both, and it's lovely to see you. Yes, feel free to reach out whenever you'd like.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it, but yeah, get well soon. It was good to see y'all again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, take
You
care.
do be safe.
We will. See you soon. Wait, are you coming to Gorma Tuesdays, Violet?
I'm not sure if I'll be able to
Oh,
make
should have
it
Squammer
tonight.
Tuesday today.
I've been having a lot of
Fuck.
early nights recently, so
But
very,
who will
very
save
tentative
everybody
on
when
that.
people fall off the castle?
Don't talk to my prisoner.
Uh,
He's an outlaw.
I'm not entirely sure. But
Okay.
I'm sure you'll find someone.
Well, the
Yeah.
man-
Maybe avoid falling off the castle.
Yeah, well, tell that to
Yes,
Casper. He's the one that
Listen,
fell off
John,
the
he,
castle with no help.
man
from me.
down there's named Arthur John. I just called him. He's wanted for grave robbing. I'm just wondering if he could do a couple of odd jobs around the church, and when you're me, if maybe you have a couple of stories about some, well, horror stories, maybe about grave robbing, and families come up to you and, you know,
Right. Yes, didn't we speak to Mr. John before with those creepy twins?
I don't know.
You remember the twins that put us both off, don't you?
Remove parts and give them the new location where they can mourn them.
Oh, I see. So do you work for like a funeral parlor doing this, or?
I consider my services as the relocator.
Oh, I see.
But I feel repentant for it. I will not do it again, I promise.
It's good to see you
A
again,
lot of
Mr.
them
Job.
You too, Reverend.
Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Job, before we continue the conversation? Was it you who dug up the coffin just to our right over there earlier in the day?
No, one thing I don't do is I do not grave dig here. I'm very
Right.
particular where I am. I wouldn't do it where Mr. Linwood was once, where he used to work. I respect him.
Right, well, that's very kind of you.
Hypothetically, where do you grave dig now?
Well, I'm,
Hypothetically.
right. Where was the location of where you found my last letter?
Take care, both.
Shit, I
Take
don't know.
care.
Well, I feel like
Blackwater?
if I say somewhere else and it's not where you found that letter, you realize that I've done more.
What the heck? How many goddamn graves have you robbed?
I've done a few in my time, but I've been the Sissica for them all.
Jeez, follow me, pal. Come on, John. Hey, can you go on this little sleep here? I can carry you if you need me to.
No, I'm all right. I'll just have to walk very slowly. Mr. Job, I hear that you're looking for some repentance for your grave robbing antics. Is that right?
Well, I like to think that I've been on the path of righteousness quite a few times now, and always seem to find myself, coming back to the job that I'm good at, on account that, I get lonely, and I need money, and it's the only thing I can do.
Right. Well, I don't think the tombstones here have been upkept for quite a while, so perhaps you can go around and get them shining again, give them a good clean. And I do have a story to tell you about a grave robber I once knew.
All right. Once knew. Has he left? Has he gone somewhere else?
Well, that's part of the story, Mr. Job.
I'd love to hear it.
Perhaps you can start with this one.
This one.
Yes, well, if you like, yes. These smaller ones, they tend to get rather disheveled more often than the others. Now, this story, back in England when I was a priest in my local town, there was a singular grave robber in town, and he kept digging up graves and taking all the valuables that people were buried with, you know. And one day, enough was enough, and the deputies and the local police started keeping an eye out on the graveyard, day in, day out, every hour of the day. And suddenly the grave robbing stopped. I think the grave robber caught on, you know.
All right.
So the investigation by the police, it goes cold. They stop looking over the graveyard. And wouldn't you know it, the grave robber comes back, starts taking valuables again. Only this time, he robs the grave of someone very important. The wife of a very, very wealthy businessman from town. And it rubs him wrong completely.
Right.
And so you know what he does?
He gives him a stern talking to.
Oh no. No, not at all. At first, he doesn't tell anyone. The police find out, and the paperwork's written up, and really there's nothing they can do. And so this gentleman, with all the money in the world, buys a brand new double-barrel shotgun from the local gun store.
Right.
And he stalks the graveyard. And he stalks it day and night, waiting for the grave robber to come back to hit the
Alright.
next grave.
I hope he doesn't come back.
Well, wouldn't you know it, Mr. Jobby comes back. One foggy evening, as he's digging up the next grave, looking for the next prize, the wealthy man, dressed impeccably, comes up behind the grave robber, pulls out the double barrel from his long, dark coat, and blows his head off. He blows his head clean off.
Are you telling me he shot the grave robber?
He blew the grave robber's head off. And his head burst like a watermelon, viscera flying about the place. The grave that he was robbing covered in blood. His body sent flying into the small ditch that he had already dug up. One loud bang in the middle of the night, the whole town awoke.
Oh, that is terrible.
Everybody rushed over to the graveyard. They had never heard such a bang. And there they find him, the headless corpse of the grave robber, pockets stuffed with valuables that the police were looking for all this time. And absolutely no sign of the wealthy man with the shotgun.
You mean he's still out there?
Yes, some say he's still stalking the graveyards to this day. Now, can you imagine, with that happening in London, imagine the type of people that might be doing the very same here. You don't know whose grave you're robbing.
I never thought about that, but I promise I won't do it anymore. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I don't want my head blown off like a watermelon. That sounds terrible.
Right, it can't be good for your health.
No. No, sounds terrible. I mean, I never looked at it that way. I mean, I know I'd been told that how would I feel if it was my loved ones being dug up of my mother, which is why I say I never would dig up my own mother.
Well, exactly. But the lesson is to be learned. Mr. Job, you never know who you're digging up. You never know who
someone else's
you might be
mother.
disturbing. Exactly.
Every single one of these people had a life, had people that they cared about. And honestly, digging them up is probably one of the most disrespectful things you can do to them.
Well, which is why I've always left a nice note to the mourners, letting them know where they can, mourn the other body part that I've relocated. I'm not all bad.
Missing the point. I can't quite explain how badly you're missing the point.
At the end of the day, Mr. Job, it's really up to you. You might think that this type of crime is petty. You might think it's not as bad as robbing a bank or murdering someone. But these crimes carry weight, and some people will react very differently than others when they find their loved ones desecrated like this.
I reckon you're right. I believe in your words. But, I gotta find a new path.
Absolutely. Well, how about this then? How about you clean up this row of tombstones and, well, I think that'll be enough for today, don't you think?
Right, I can do that.
Excellent. You're doing a good deed.
In the meantime, I realised that I've got a whole box, I think even 2 boxes of books in my wagon. So I can get those out and you can rifle through them, see if there's anything that you might want to borrow.
Do you know what? That'd be lovely. Yes, something might catch my eye. Thank you, Violet.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll go grab it for you.
Take your time. Do you think
You
that
look
got
like
through to you?
shit.
Yes, no, I don't feel very well, I must say.
Yes, I do think they got through to him. And some fucked up sort of way. He'll do it again. But, yes, all we can do is sort of plan these stories, I guess.
Sometimes a lesson planted in a story gets across far better than just lecturing people about right and wrong.
Yes, but there's only so many times I can bring them up here. You know, I did it last week when you were off gallivanting. I slightly read your telegram. Not fully though. What actually happened?
Well, you know how I came to America with a selection of priests. When we arrived in New York, we had another priest meet us at the port, Father Bellardo. And he's the priest now working in a small town called Ethelwood, just out of state. And so for Easter, the priests that I came here with and Father Bellardo, we planned on meeting with each other, discussing what had been happening at our local churches and running an Easter service together. It was all very pleasant at first, but Father Bellardo started telling us about the gang that was accosting Ethelwood. And then they had told him that they were planning something big, something to get back at him for trying to put them on the right path. And so, during the Easter service, we heard a rustling outside. It was like a thunderstorm. Horses riding up, surrounding the church. We didn't really know what it was until it was too late. And that's when the shots rang out. They fired and fired through the windows. And Father Bellardo and I were shot. And he didn't make it. Luckily, it was just us two that were injured. We were slightly elevated. Everybody else managed to duck in cover. And so the service was cut short, and I was with the doctors for some time. They helped me get back onto the train and back here. And I think they buried Father Bellardo when I was still getting treatment. So that was it.
Well, I'm so hard to hear that. Can't even imagine. They just shot at you for no reason. Just violence.
I don't really know what gripe this gang had with Father Bellardo, but I don't know if they wanted to take it out at the church or at the town as a whole, but they just shot through the windows. I don't really know if they were expecting to hit anyone, but they should have known that it was entirely possible that they would. Really, it's a miracle that it was only us who were injured. Everyone else was quite shaken up, but I don't think anyone else was injured.
Well, yes. Sorry as I am. That your friend died, I'm glad. I'm sorry to say this, John, but I'm glad it was him and not yourself. No, it's a fucked up thing to say, but it's the truth.
Well, I didn't know Father Bellardo for too long. I got to know him quite a bit for the brief time I was in New York before coming down to the crossing. And of course we caught up in Ethelwood, but he was a good man. Flawed, but a very good man. So, myself and the other priests that travelled over here with me, we've sent word back to England about what happened. And I have no doubt that once they receive the letter, they'll be sending the order for us to come back. I'm not sure how long I'll have left here.
Well, I suppose all I can say is, don't let this one little bit of violence is as fucked up as it is. Don't let that dissuade you from carrying on what you're doing here. You have helped quite a lot of people. I mean, shit, you want to get technical, John. If you didn't hire me, I never would have become a deputy. And all the people I've saved, well, they'd be dead. You put me on the right path, like so many others as well.
Well, I'm glad that I've been able to have such an effect, but unfortunately it's not up to me. This was an organised opportunity between the church that I worked for back in England and the church that Father Bellardo was helping in New York before he moved to Ethelwood. So I can only wait for their reply now. I do so wish I could stay, but unfortunately it's out of my hands. They'll think it's too dangerous. I fear. Send me back.
At the end of the day, all you can do is focus on yourself, focus on your own survival, your own people's survival. If it means going back to England and doing what you're doing here, back over there, it may be. As unfortunate as it is, maybe that's what needs to be done. would rather you live and preach in England than stay here for 1, 2, 3 years and be gunned down by some asshole.
No, I know. I pray it never comes to that, but, well, maybe that brush with death over the weekend is sign enough. I'll see what they say and I'll let everyone know as soon as I find out. But I don't think they'll take too kindly to the news.
If the news is bad and you do have to go back, I will be severely disappointed, John. You will be severely missed by me and so many others as well.
Well, I'll miss everyone as well. This has felt like a second home. And I'm glad that I've met so many people like you, Linwood, and like you, Violet. You've been extremely
Pleasure to get
welcoming.
to know you.
Well, I pray their response is more positive. But I'll have to wait and see.
I do too. I've also got the crates out there by the stairs, so we won't have to walk all that way.
Oh, right, thank you. I'll have a look at Mr. Job's work here, and if he's done all right, I'll send him off. And that one looks all right.
Let you get on your way.
You don't have to feel obliged, Mr. Linwood. I mean, I don't mind doing the punishment. But, I mean, if you want to let me go, well,
Mr.
I'm not going to
Jogsworth.
say no.
No, Mr. Job.
Well, I believe you have. Worked hard on this little
Mr.
line
Job's
today.
work,
There's a
man.
lot of the graves I know this one's out to clean. I done it myself.
Eugene done. Well, it's one thing I would never rob from down here. I mean, I respect you too much to do that.
Well, you've done an excellent job, I must say. These are looking far better than they were. Perhaps you could do the same at the graveyards that you were grave robbing from, Mr. Job. I think it would go a long way.
Yeah, Rhodes and Blackwater, and, well, there's a few other places that I've been. There's a lot of places where they bury their bodies deep. Too much digging.
Oh,
So I stay
Yes,
away from
darling.
them.
Come on, you fucking follow me. I've committed a goddamn crime.
Goodness me. Right, let's have a look at these books, shall we?
Thank you for that, John.
No, thank you very much. You're welcome back anytime. Right, let's have a look. Tales from Sisika. Should be quite a good one. Grimm's Fairy Tales. The Crossings History, 1899. The Sonnets of E.B.B. Rhodes Writing Room, Volume 1. Murder at the Grand Hotel. Murder on the Kamasa. I'm sensing a pattern, Violet.
Oh, those two are from a series, I believe.
Right.
Sort
One
of shorter
Jean de La
novels.
Fontaine Fables. Well, they all sound very intriguing by the titles. The Mask of Red Death, Frostbitten Fables, The Phantom of Saint Denis. Interesting. Well, I must say, something that's caught my eye The Crossings History, 1899. Do you mind if I have a read of this?
Yeah, feel free.
There we are.
I believe that one was the one written by Jane, who I haven't seen in a while.
Jane Darling?
Actually. No. Hold on, if you've already got it.
Do you want me to hand it over?
Oh, no, have a look. Can't remember her last name for the life of me right now, but I know she's, Dr. Silas Owsley's partner. He's also not been around in a while. Is it Jane Beckett?
Jane Beckett, yes. March 27th, 1903. Gosh, well, there's quite a lot here.
Oh yeah, it's quite a long book. So I said if you want to take a couple and read them in your spare time, I'll just try and make note that I've lent these out. Although you're in no rush to get them back.
Well, I'll just take this one for now, and then if I'm looking for another, I'll swap you. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll just get these crates.
Sorry, I wish I
in the
could
wagon.
help.
It's all right.
Oh, the wagon's there.
Just get everything packed away before
Right.
anything happens, because that whole time I was keeping a close eye on the wagon, making sure no one was stealing anything out of it.
No, well, quite right, yes. I really need to pee, so I'm gonna have to step away for a moment in just a little sec. Go piss, Green. I will. Go piss, girl. I don't think Truffle is probably around today, unfortunately, so won't be able to get our Suki conversation in. Maybe we can catch her another day.
Well, I've got one more thing.
Angel Thursday, maybe.
Let me give you one of these.
What's this? Goodness me. You're really
peach
treating
cobbler.
me.
Well, got to take care of yourself. Sometimes a little treat is what you need.
You know, I'm going to be rolling down those stairs if you keep this up. I still haven't had my lollipop. Goodness me. Well, do you mind excusing me for just a moment?
Yeah, no problem.
Just need to go check something in the office. I'll be back out in a moment.
Yeah, no problem. I'll go put the wagon away.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I gotta go piss. I drink too much, is what it was. Okay. I will BRB. We're big. Oh, okay. Right. Hopefully nobody came in to speak with us. Ah, there she is.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Well, you're entirely fine. No need to apologise.
Everything alright with the wagon?
Yep, was able to get it put away nice and safely.
Excellent. Do you want to go for something to eat?
I won't be able to stay
Rather starved
long
at the moment.
considering things, but, it's good to see you
Well,
again.
I've just given you some food.
You want me to?
So
Right, but
wanna sit down somewhere?
yes, that'd be lovely if we could.
Oh, greetings again.
What's going on here?
Wanted for attempted murder.
Well,
What did she say?
see, that charge specifically, I am
Apparently,
innocent of,
that
and
guy's
haven't
wanted for
frankly
attempted
done
murder.
things have been getting
Right, goodness me, do you think we should stay back for a moment?
Maybe.
I see. Well, maybe I have to, find someone else, though.
I don't really know what to do.
Any deputy will want to talk to me right now, will they?
I'm not entirely
that's
sure
not too
what's
bad,
going
is it?
on.
No.
Could be worse.
Hello there, everything alright?
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
I just happened to notice the Reverend here all bandaged up. Is everything all right?
Yes, it's good to see you, Weber. No, I just had a bit of an accident, really, over Easter. I was planning on running a service, but I went out of state to meet with a few other priests, and we were going to run a Sunday service together at the town that we went to, but, well, the service ran into some trouble with a local gang, and they shot the place up. So, unfortunately, I got
my
nicked.
God. Oh, God, I'm sorry to hear that. You gonna live?
Yes, hopefully. It struck my shoulder here, but, well, they managed to get the bullet out, and I think things are healing, so I think everything's fine, but just a bit roughed up, really.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I guess the on the good side, you've got one of the best goddamn medics this Saints Crossing's ever seen right here.
I'd say probably second or third best doctor at most, but...
I'd say you're top of the pile.
Yes, well, I'd agree with you,
Can't
Weber.
quite say that.
I'm trying not to drag Violet on duty to check up on me. We're having a
by the
relaxed
way,
day.
Happy Easter.
Oh, thank you. Peach cobbler for Easter. Thanks, I guess.
Look, I haven't got any chocolate eggs on me. If I did, I would have given you one.
No, we're drowning in chocolate eggs.
So don't you appreciate the variety then?
I do actually. My reaction to the peach cobbler was not how I actually felt. I'm really pleased because I'm quite hungry at this time. So, yeah. And I'm about to go back into the Grizzlies tunnel to look for the guzzler.
Oh, please be
Right.
careful.
It was awful when we went there before, Mr. Weber.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was rather traumatizing, so please be safe.
We
I
shall.
haven't been yet, but I've heard the stories.
Do you want to come? Oh no, you better look after the Reverend here.
Well, you can go if you
I
want,
mean-
Violet.
I guess if you're right. I mean, you've got the book to keep you occupied. I was thinking of either hopping on the train, but this sounds interesting. I mean, I've got some talented deputies keeping me safe. It's good to see you back with the badge on, Weber.
Yeah, it's about fucking time. I'm joking. I'm glad to be back. Thank you very much.
But if it's, safe to do so.
All
I'm
right.
more than happy to investigate, but...
Well, usually we take a crack team, but we have me, this person here, Mr. Arthur Job, who's just served some community service, and he has previous with the Guzzler. He's coming with, and Under Sheriff Bartos.
Sounds like a crack team.
Are you sure you can't come there, Reverend?
No, unfortunately not. I think I'll sprain something, so I'm going to
Not
stay
sure if we
put.
can even take a wagon anywhere near those tracks.
Yeah.
No, I think the one visit is quite enough, but I do wish you the best of luck.
Well, apparently there's been more activity up there, so that's what we're going to investigate. So, a medic, someone with experience of the Guzzler firsthand,
That's
myself,
me.
and an undersheriff. It's pretty much a crack team right here.
Right, and Bartosz.
And to a lesser extent, the undersheriff, yeah.
Right.
Who has no experience.
Well, best of luck. Please be safe.
All right. Gonna give you a lantern. You'll have to return it.
Off to the
Oh,
saloon.
I've got one.
You got one.
On my
All
horse.
right, let's get saddled up. We're gonna go find this Guzzler, isn't that right?
That we are.
You-
He's going to find us.
Or we're gonna get
Gonna
guzzled.
be all right.
Yes, I'll be fine. But yes, please look after yourself. It's rather dangerous up there. I'll just be in town.
All right. I do feel kind of bad
No,
if I were to
it's
just...
all right. You looked after me plenty. I've got the peach cobbler and the peach lollipop. I'm absolutely sorted, Violet.
Well, I got some bad news. Looks like. Oh, there you are, Bartos. Let's go.
I've got some fucking
All right, let me I see you on my horses.
Downstairs horse was like,
Best of
"I ain't
luck."
going with you no longer."
Oh
You
no.
take care.
So Mitch chased my horse. The horse reared up, and I was like, "Fuck you, Panther!" Just as I see him. in the
What do you?
distance. Oh, yeah. I'm okay though. Otherwise,
All right.
are we good to go then?
Yeah.
Was there a tip that we're responding to? Just to... Okay.
I'm going to read this book while she's away. I already have food. I'm gonna have this peach cobbler. Can I eat this? Like here? Yeah, I can. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'd fucking murder some peach cobbler right now. Some crumb, peaches, and ice cream. Holy fuck. Yes, please. Do you know what I love though? Apple pie with custard. Oh, fuck me. Unbelievable. And you know what? I don't mind if it's like crumb or if it's puff pastry. I know some people have a preference, but I really don't mind either. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a bit of crumb, bit of crunch. Sometimes I'm in the mood for pastry. A little bit more substantial. Something with a bit of grab to it, you know? What the fuck's happening up there? Anyway. Off we go. The lollipop as well. Do I need to... Oh, fuck. Do I need to get water? I may as well. I am thirsty.
All right, stranger.
Here we go. Since when does his hand clip through the barrel like that? Has that always happened? I've never noticed that. Morning. I think I'll be up for like another hour, maybe, and then we'll wrap it up. But it's a good little session so far. I'm glad we ran into Violet, had a little chat, and Linwood as well. I mean, you know, that's the ideal. I do want that sucky chat though, frankly. I'm losing everything in Dire Marsh. The wife is taking the kids. Actual nightmare of a map. Dire Marsh. It is good how well they've scaled the maps, right? Like, Dire Marsh feels way scarier than Perimeter, and then Outpost feels way scarier than Dire Marsh, and then Cryo Archive is like a nightmare simulator. It's pretty good. Fair play to them. Such a PvP map because the spawns are fucked and the line of sights are huge. I mean, it's definitely like a scout rifle map, right? Absolutely. Definitely a sniper map. Every clip I've seen of people sniping with like the thermal scope, it's always on Dire Marsh. Just, yeah, because the sightlines are too open. Well, it's not too open, it's just they are open. It's just that kind of map. But yeah. Wish my friend would be Space Marine 2 or Helldivers or BF6 pilled. Marathon gonna be so annoying. I truly feel like Space Marine 2 has like run its course. I don't really know why I still have it installed, frankly. Wait, do I have it installed? Yeah, I do. But I don't really intend on playing it again, frankly. I mean, the Raven Guard's Champion Pack came out and I snagged it, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm good now, really. I would like another Space Marine game, please. That's where I'm at. Helldivers, it's a game I'd love to get into, I just can't get into. Anytime I play it, I'm like, I just don't care about this. It doesn't help that, like, everything I hear about the game as well is just, like, the worst thing ever, over and over again. It's quite funny, really. Just crave something casual. Every game is you have to put the most effort in to get fun out of it, and I enjoy Marathon, but sometimes I don't get it in me to try hard that day. I mean, I get it. Like with Marathon, you do have to try. Like, it is a competitive shooter, but you don't have to try hard, you know? Like, I love the vibes of Marathon and would happily play it, you know, not really taking it too seriously, but you have to deliberately go in with that mindset. Like, the default is to actually give it a proper go. BF6 is, yeah, still pretty casual though. You can just fuck around on that. I wish there was like more casual games though that were like multiplayer or massively multiplayer or co-op that weren't extreme, like that weren't basically just shooters. Like, I would love, there's nothing more that I would love than just like, I basically want an MMO to come out. I want like World of Warcraft to release like tomorrow. But you know, just be something else, not World of Warcraft, just a different MMO, whatever. And I could just play that and stream that and you know, hop in with friends, and friends might want to stream it and get a guild going and shit like that. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Just a long-term, casual story, massive game like that you can kind of just know life if you want to, but also just hop on randomly. The Riot MMO is really, true it is. Keep coping, everyone. Unkstate is showing, but I'm just chasing the highs of peaks. Of peak Halo and COD? Really? I honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck about reliving Black Ops 2. I'm gonna be so honest. I really don't care. I really don't care. I am kind of craving an MMO. I just want a game that, like, everybody's playing. Like, all of my friends are playing, and they're like, are you gonna hop on this tonight? We're doing this tonight. We're carrying on with our stories tonight. We're starting our alts tonight, kind of deal, you know? How Star Wars: The Old Republic and how Destiny and how those types of games felt like in the past. Do miss the feeling of everyone playing the same game. Genuinely, I don't think we're getting that until GTA 6 launches. I can't think of another game that will have that same effect. Like, the day GTA 6 drops and I look at it on Steam and fucking everybody is on it. The only other game that's like that right now is Wild, which is just hilarious to me. But even then, it's not like majorly, you know, oh my god, everybody's finished work and is now playing this, you know? So, I don't know. We'll get there eventually. Someone's got to release something, right? Just keeping my eyes out on the town. Usually I'd go for a little ride somewhere, just go off and do something, but with this injury RP, we're gonna just take it easy for a bit. I gotta plan out my sessions now. I mean, if we've got John today and it's Tuesday, we gotta go Angel tomorrow, John Thursday, Angel Friday, and then John Sunday. Because I don't think I'm gonna be available on Saturday. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? Did you hear that? Definitely.
Oh, there's a fucking horse. Whoever that is, thank you very much.
No, don't take my horse, no! No! He took my horse, he took my horse, he took my horse. For God's sakes, Panther. He's done it again. And it's raining. Fuck me. I hate it here. I'm gonna just cower behind the lectern. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. I was saying that town name to Linwood wrong the whole time, by the way. I was meant to say Esterwood, and I was saying Ethelwood like a fucking idiot. Let's just retcon that John has a lisp, and he was meant to say Esterwood, okay? Can we just retcon that? Is that okay? One of the few retcons of the Dogs and Wolves series. Okay, I think the rain stopped. Have a little look-see outside. You know, I should start carrying around the bolt action on John's shoulder instead of it just being on the horse. So anyone who tries to steal Grace, I can just 360 no scope off the fucking balcony. I can't believe Panther took my fucking horse. I actually can't believe it. Oh, God. Running joke, your horse gets stolen from here once per episode. I mean, like, it honestly feels like that. There's always some fucking goon who comes into town and is like, I'm gonna get on this horse, then just takes it. And then I'm just sat there like, no, that's not very nice, please, not very nice. And I'm just fucked. I hate it here. Some of these photos that are coming from the Artemis just look fake as fuck. But I know that I know they're not. I'm not claiming that they are. They just look like renders. But that's what's amazing about them. Like that is pure reality. It just looks amazing. No, that's gotta be someone else. Yeah, the Artemis mission is really awesome. It's a shame that everything else is like burning around us, so we can't even appreciate it. Like, I think it would be way bigger if there wasn't just so many other fucking issues going on, just taking the spotlight, you know what I mean? Actually ridiculous. You know what I need to do? I need to just start one of these fucking Instagram pages that just color in satisfyingly and make millions. Because that's all these fuckers do. I'm just honest. I'm just scrolling Instagram right now. This guy's got fucking 10k likes just by coloring in stuff. It's very nice to watch, but like, how much money does 10k give you on Instagram? Like, and that's just likes, that's not even views. What's the AdSense on Instagram? Having the rant people had against streamers years ago? No, but there's a difference, right? Like, the type of content, like the satisfying content, $1 per 1,000, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's the same energy, but like, yeah, no, like the shit on TikTok and Instagram that just seems so basic. I mean, there's probably quite a lot of setup that goes into it, but like, you know, watching people cut soap, you know, any fucker can do that. But I guess there is like some technique behind it, you know. There's some law. Ad rate has to be lower considering the glut of AI slop. Well, I've heard that, like, I've heard stories of people running AI channels like that, especially when Sora was around and they were just, you know, doing those, like, cat videos or whatever. Because people used to be able to, like, AI generate cats getting saved, like, off the side of the road or whatever, and, like, you know, get treated and things like that. Like the whole video, just all AI. And they would just upload a ton of that shit to like Facebook and just farm like yogis and, you know, mega fucking idiots Facebook users, whoever's still on Facebook. And rake in the money just because these people didn't realize it was AI and they were just constantly engaging with all those videos. Can you cut soap in a satisfying way? Yes, I can. I'm a master. Hey, Zarek. It's Valentine, man. It's Valentine. Everybody's favorite town. My favorite town. True. How are you, man? It's nice to see you. Hope you're well. I've been admiring your art posted in the community art channel from afar. Is the new meta cats cutting soap? True. You're thinking outside the box now. You're thinking like a true TikTok millionaire. As far as I'm aware, you need to be running like 1,000 slop channels in order for it to be worthwhile. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't keep track of what the revenue's like, but yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Anything but having to work. I don't know, I feel like... Yeah, it's looking awesome, Zarek. It's looking awesome. Very good stuff. Christ alive, everybody's racing into town. What was I saying? There are some people who, like, find the strangest hacks, almost, to just make money on the internet, and they're farming that shit like you wouldn't believe, you know? There's this really annoying fuck on TikTok that I used to see his videos, and he was like, I sell envelopes to grandmas on Facebook and I make 30k a month. And I'm just like, firstly, I don't believe you. Secondly, I feel like that's something someone is actually doing, you know? like, there are probably so many old fucks on Facebook who want to buy envelopes to, you know, send letters or whatever, because they're still sending letters for some reason. And they're buying envelopes on Facebook in bulk. And there are probably, like, people, you know, they're making money from it. A lot of money from it. I'm starting to realize more and more. You know when people say there's a whole other world out there? There are, like, infinite worlds out there of people just doing the most random shit that you didn't even know existed. And they're making money hand over fist from it. It's ridiculous. Target doesn't sell envelopes anymore? I mean, I didn't know that they did, and
I need some sort of doctor to come with me.
Oh, we're back.
that gentleman wearing pink, he stole my horse. He stole it.
I know.
Again.
Montgomery. I'm so sorry. This is the second time in
Second
the
time.
past few weeks that I have to inform you that your horse has been stolen.
Who
This
would
time it has been
steal a reverend's horse?
I heard the shots
asshole in pink.
blaring out in town, and I thought, oh god, I better get into cover. And then somebody said, oh, look at this lovely horse. I'm going to take this horse. This is my horse now. And then I came out and I saw the gentleman in pink get on Grace and go down that way shooting. It's ridiculous. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I sadly don't know where your horse is, unfortunately. Last I saw it was going towards Strawberry, kind of the Dakota River direction, so...
I'll have to have a look at the stable hands and see whether they've brought her back.
Hopefully. I am really sorry. This is the second time in the last few weeks where I had to inform you about your horse.
No, I know. Well, I'm grateful that you're around to, you know, give that man in pink what for. It was the man in pink's fault. It's not yours.
Yeah, his name is Panther.
Panther, really? Why does he call himself that?
I have no idea. I think his real name is Clyde something,
Right.
but he goes by Panther.
But why the pink, though?
I'm not entirely certain. I never stopped to ask. Maybe it's just a fashion choice for him.
Maybe. It's quite the look, I must say.
It's really easy to see him in a gunfight, I will say.
Yes, it makes your job easier, I suppose.
It does, yes.
Well, how's the guzzler?
Oh, well, Reverend,
We didn't see it.
we didn't see it is the good thing, but
I was very concerned about a possible train coming through the tunnel, so I was mostly watching outside while the two of them were investigating the tunnel.
but we have some information which you may find slightly disturbing, which Violet's
Yeah.
going to tell you.
What?
Well, there were several names carved into the wood on the wall, which Weber can confirm wasn't there the last time. Weber's name was there, as well as yours, and a couple of others. I think I saw a Butch being mentioned.
What?
I can't remember who else. There was quite a few, but apparently yours was mentioned.
Why was my name there? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to the guzzler.
Well, chances are we're going to get guzzled, Reverend. I'm sorry to break that to you.
What? I don't want to get guzzled. Weber, I don't. I don't want to get guzzled.
Well, have any of the other names that have been written down, have things happened to them?
Well, I mean, nothing's happened to me,
Oh my god.
apart from my weird
Oh, God.
psychotic turns.
What?
Hmm?
Look. 4 or 5 of us went into that cave. Why me? Why not somebody else? I didn't do anything.
It's because you're a man of the cloth, Reverend. That's what it is.
Really, do you think? Do you
The
think they'll-
guzzler is beyond what we believe and understand. Or it's just somebody that's gone batshit crazy who wants to kill you.
It was rather strange when we went up there before. I took a fall inside the tunnel, and then I called out to the other deputies, and they came over with lanterns, and just on the wall behind me was a large streak of blood, and it wasn't mine, it was just there.
Yeah, something seemed to agitate my horse when I was riding through it as well. Not sure if that's directly related or just, horses being horses.
Maybe it was the guzzler.
I think it was.
Maybe.
And, do you know Mr. Skit by any chance, Reverend?
Yes, he keeps contacting me, asking for help to go after the guzzler. He said he was in Roanoke, but that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, all we know is he's called the Roanoke Guzzler, but he comes down to that tunnel once a year to feed, and he hasn't been able to feed yet today, this year. And Skit telegrammed me saying he woke up in the tunnel about 24 hours ago.
John's Catholic.
And he saw the etchings of our names. That's why I went up there to investigate.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I think the guzzler ain't the kind of guzzler to come out of the tunnel and into the town, so I think your life is only at risk if you venture forward into the lair of the guzzler, which is the tunnel.
Right. Well, I'm never going to that tunnel again.
Well, we kind of need you to go up there.
Why?
If he doesn't want to go, then you can't make him go. And it's kind of a safety risk at this point.
We need the Reverend to expel whatever demons are inside.
Right, but I went up there before with some holy water and some holy coffee, and nothing happened.
Holy coffee? Reverend, this ain't no exorcism kind of weird shit. This is the Roanoke Guzzler. You need to go up there and, I don't know, we'll paint crosses on the wall and you can pray and curse away the evil. I don't know, we need to do something.
You're right.
As long as it doesn't... everyone's safety is the primary concern here.
Well, that's something the Guzzler would say.
Are you seriously accusing me?
No, I just wanted to say that.
Well, once I'm feeling a bit better, maybe I can think of a way to outguzzle the guzzler.
Oh. All right, we're relying on you, Reverend.
All right, I'll put some thought into it. Goodness me, what a day it's been.
Quite the day. Ain't that right,
Yeah.
Mr. Job? You're kind of quiet, like the Guzzler in many ways.
Well, I'm sort of taking it all in. I mean, I can't believe how lucky I am. I mean, 1 minute there I was getting reprimanded by the Reverend and telling me how I'm going to get my head blown off, and next minute,
What? No,
I'm part of the deputy sheriff marshals.
No, you were a civilian who had previous experience with the Guzzler who was coming along in an advisory capacity.
Right.
Can I clarify? I didn't say you were going to get your head blown off, Mr. Job. I said that one time I knew of a grave robber who got his head blown off, and that if you keep grave robbing, somebody might blow your head off.
Right. So not this same man you were talking about. It might be someone else.
Well, no. I don't think that man's going to blow your head off, but somebody might blow your head off if you keep grave robbing.
Right. There we go. See, I told you. He's between him and Mr. Linwood, telling Mr. Linwood says I'm going to get my guts all hanging out and the crow's pecking at my eyes, and if I keep gravering, I'm not going to get my head blown off like a melon.
That's right.
I suppose I better pursue a different, job.
There ain't gonna be anything left of you, Mr. Job.
Yeah, there's not. This is why I got to go the road of righteousness and think of something else I can do, and I can't think of nothing more honourable than becoming a lawman.
Really? You've turned around completely. That's excellent.
You got no chance.
Oh.
Well, look, it's not no chance whatsoever. If he stays, on the straight and narrow for a considerable amount of time, he might, be accepted into the cadet program. But
I'll take that. I might. I'll take it.
that is a very skeptical might.
Right.
I mean, the department has a lot of former ne'er-do-wells who have reformed and has joined the ranks and have climbed quite successfully, so there may be hope for you yet, Mr. Job.
Well, as long as I stay on that path of righteousness, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe you should do some work here with the Reverend. Maybe he can teach you a couple of things.
Well, Jimmy was telling me about the work that he was doing down here, and he said he didn't get paid for it.
Oh.
What?
Jimmy Benson. You know the lad?
Yes, Jimmy's done some work for me recently.
He was telling me about it. How you got him to do all that work and refused to pay him.
Oh, did I not pay him?
Well, he told me you didn't get paid.
I thought I did.
He's holding out on me. I split 50-50 with him.
I'm gonna go check us in.
Alright.
Right, well, weren't you doing community service, Mr. Job? Isn't that what that was? Pay off your debt?
Well, yeah, that's what that was. Well, normally what me and Jimmy do, we split 50-50.
Right. And how's that working out for you?
Well, yeah, I've since found out he's done some work for you, and he got paid and he didn't give me anything.
Well, I suppose if you didn't help with the work, that doesn't really entitle you to the pay, does it?
Well, he wasn't always there when I was digging up bodies, but I used to give him half the money.
Right.
Which I won't do anymore. I mean, we don't do that anymore.
Right, you're reformed, right, aren't you?
That I am.
Well, if you stay reformed for some time, then you could apply to become a cadet with the St. Crossing Sheriff's Department. Would you like that, Mr. Jeb?
I would indeed. Deputy Sheriff Marshal Arthur Job. It's got a certain ring to it.
Does it?
Does it?
It does. I like it.
Could you just say it again for us?
Deputy Sheriff Marshal Arthur Job.
Deputy Sheriff Arthur Marshal Arthur Job.
Yeah, Deputy Sheriff Marshal Arthur Job. Put your hands up.
What?
This is the law. Well, I'm just getting prepared.
Oh, right,
no,
sorry.
not now.
Right, sorry. Alright.
Alright, well, my advice to you, Reverend, is don't go up into the Guzzler's lair until we have a crack team of people ready to go up there. I want me, I want you, I want Butch, whose name was also etched into the wall, plus a lot of security, maybe Mr. Job as a consultant, as he has first-hand experience of the Guzzler itself, and probably you, Violet, as well, just in case anything happens.
Right. Maybe you can bring out one of those big wagons with a big gun on it or something.
Alright. Alright. Well, okay. I got to write this all up in the paperwork now, so I'm gonna get back to the office.
Well, Deputy Sheriff Marshal, where would you like that lantern back?
Yeah, I'll give you some money as well when we get down to the sheriff's office.
Thank you, Emma.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for
Violet,
letting me tag along.
sorry for pointing my gun at you. Please don't report that. I don't want to lose my job.
It's alright. It's
You did
alright. You're
what?
forgiven.
I pointed my gun at Violet. She came riding in on her horse with a lantern on the front. All I saw was the shadow of a big beast coming towards me. I thought it was the Roanoke Guzzler.
Right, I see. Or a big train or something.
Yeah, or a train. So I pointed my gun. Listen, Violet, if I knew it was you, of course I would have never pointed my gun at you, all right? Don't report me.
I was also talking as I was riding up, asking if you two were okay and if you could hear me. So
Well, we
that-
thought that was something the guzzler would say.
Oh, so you did hear me? So you didn't respond?
No, we didn't hear you. We didn't hear her, did we?
Not a thing, just a blinding light and casting a big shadow.
Yeah. It's funny how these things happen. Please don't report me.
Great. Well,
Well, that's all right then.
right.
Yes.
Well, a pleasure to see you both again.
Yeah.
Right.
Same. Come on,
Did
Mr.
you get
Darling,
cat?
darling. Yeah. Fuck, I'm sacked.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
You try and do everything you can to ensure everyone's safe, and they say, well, that's something the guzzler would say.
I suppose the guzzler could say anything, couldn't it? At least you have a lollipop.
Hmm.
It was delicious, by the way. I had it while you were away.
So you enjoyed it?
It was lovely, yes. I quite like the peach flavour. I didn't get a chance to read the book. I might read it tonight while I'm in bed or something.
Yeah, it's meant for quiet times.
Bit of nighttime reading or something. Well,
Sometimes it really is. You know when you feel like you're the most responsible person in a situation?
sometimes, I suppose. Was that you up there?
Unfortunately, yes.
Right, but I feel like you're probably the most responsible person in any situation, Violet. You're a doctor, and you're very conscientious and things.
There's a specific burden that comes with that, which is when nobody's listening.
Right, like a teacher.
Or you voice your concerns about, potential trains coming in and Bartos having to run off chasing that panther guy. So I said, well, I'll wait outside, keep an eye out. And then when I didn't hear back or see any lanterns, I went took the road around to the other entrance. And they were saying, who goes there? Even though I was announcing my arrival. You see what I mean?
Yes,
I'm trying to take the
I'm getting the
precautions
picture.
needed.
Yes, absolutely. It sounds like quite the
So-
ordeal, but I must say that tunnel,
Yeah.
it's a strange tunnel. I'm not surprised.
It's quite a long one as well, because it's got that sort of curve to it. You can't see in one end out the other.
Right, yes,
So that's why it gets so dark.
absolutely. At some point, you sort of lose both ends, and you're just in the pitch black.
Yeah.
Very
Apparently
strange.
there were some notes on the walls, but those were there previously.
Yes, I think that's what we took transcriptions of before.
So the guzzler can write and communicate using language.
Right, yes.
So,
Hello again.
hello, welcome back.
I just want it to be known that you don't have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable. This is
No, I understand. Thank you, but, well, I suppose if you need my help, then I'm obligated to help, I feel. It's just, that first visit to the lair of the Gazla was rather strange and off-putting, so it's just a bit unnerving to now have my name scratched into the walls of the tunnel.
yeah.
It must be a person. We were just saying they can
Must
read
be.
and write, so...
I've had my lamp off this whole time. I'm living like a fucking
Well, can I
bat.
talk to you for a moment, if that's okay?
Okay. Am I in trouble?
You are not in trouble.
I feel like fucking Wainwright with this, Kane RP and this, injury RP and this white shirt, black vest, bandage RP. That's very strange. Huh. Anyway. Kane, right, true. Kind of you to Aura Farm at the bottom of the stairs today. Yeah, I mean, you gotta switch it up, don't you? I'm just gonna wait for them to finish talking and then say goodnight to Violet and we'll wrap it up there. Yeah. Pretty eventful day. I mean, we've dropped some pretty important knowledge to some peeps, so I am looking forward to seeing Suki again and having the conversation with her, because I've got some stuff to, or John has some stuff to say to her, but yeah, it's I mean, it's a pretty big deal, so we're gonna see how it all goes, but I'm very much looking forward to these next few sessions. I think it's gonna be quite exciting. Yeah, we have to dance around the fact we don't know who the Pink Panther is. I don't know enough about, like, the Pink Panther as a piece of media and literature. Is it literature? Is it a book? I have no idea. When was it made? I have no idea. But that's where I'm at with it. So I'm just assuming it doesn't exist. That is the extent of my Pink Panther knowledge. The only, like, Pink Panther I know is the film. And I guess it was also a cartoon. That's about as much as I can give you, I'm afraid. So, that's where we're at. Based on a series of little-known plays written by William Shakespeare. Well, would you look at that? What do I happen to walk into talk about a Pink Panther? Yeah, well, Grangles, you're not going to believe this, but some motherfucker stole my horse. And he was dressed in all pink, and apparently his name's Panther. Can you believe that? That is a crazy thing to do, isn't it? As soon as I find out who this Panther is, I'm gonna kill him. When is the YouTube video essay on Pink Panther? Don't start, okay? You know how long I've pondered making fucking video essays, I think I'd actually be good at it, you know, because I'm not fucking. Well, hang on. Let me stop before I go any further. I'm boring, but I feel like I could do interesting video essays. The rise and fall of Little Big Planet. Yeah, spelt incorrectly as well. Based. You just need a catchy topic. Well, I would just do videos on what I want to do, right? Like, that's the secret. People who make videos on shit they don't actually care about just for clicks, that's never going to work. What you need to do is find a topic that you can't help but talk about, and then make that the best thing you can do. Like, do the best version of that you can. And boy, do I have opinions and shit to talk about. So, you know, I feel like I could do it. And I feel like, yeah, like I know enough about the stuff that I would want to talk about that I could make it interesting. Instead of just, you know, recounting a Wikipedia page, which is unfortunately what most video essays are. With like really annoying memes laced in between. Love a video essay on a random topic I don't care about, but the person talking cares. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch them as much anymore, frankly. I do still follow, like, really good people who do videos like that, like Lemino and Reykjavik. But apart from that, I don't really give a fuck about these random, you know, 3-hour video essay topics from, you know, nobody, but it has somehow garnered like 7 million views. I just don't give a fuck. Oh, Ahoy as well. Ahoy is brilliant. I've watched him for, I mean, it's got to be a decade at this point, probably longer. He's amazing. If I were to do like anything like that, I would like structure it off of I guess like a combination of like Lemino and Ahoy. I love their styles and the way they talk about it. The only thing that I've like that really puts me off though is I don't think I have the voice for it, you know? I don't think I could like record myself talking about something and people would want to listen to that fucking voice, you know? But like, does any video essayer enjoy their voice? Probably not, right? Like, they don't enjoy the sound of their own voice. I don't think you know, I don't like have a voice for radio. I've got a face for radio. I don't have a voice for radio. I hate my own voice. Yeah, I think most people don't enjoy hearing themselves, you know, played back. I feel like you make anything that involves, you've got a personality for Morse code. Vanny, it's only funny when I make fun of myself. When you make fun of me, I take it seriously, and I think that that's what you actually think of me. And now I will go off and cry. It sounds so different compared to what you hear when talking. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. Christ alive, slow down. These people on horses. Yeah, I don't know. What I was saying was, I think you make anything for long enough, you make enough content that involves using your own voice, and eventually you'll never want to like rewatch anything you've ever made. Because, you make it and you upload it and you move on. Get pretty used to the sound of my own voice.
Sorry, Montgomery.
Sorry.
I do hope you recover well.
That's alright, thank you. I'll see you again.
Hopefully not too soon.
Yes, hopefully.
I mean for bad reasons, for good reasons.
Right, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, no, yes.
Bye.
Goodness me. Is everything alright?
Yeah, it was mainly just, about, Weber making unwise decisions when being told
Oh, right.
not to make said decisions.
Well, I hope it wasn't too much trouble, either way.
I mean, I'm alright. It's just, she's gonna have to have a word with him and, apologize, because as the undersheriff, she was sort of the responsible one, so.
Right. Well, it's a good thing you're all safe anyway. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main takeaway from it. And, let me check. I might be heading back home soon.
Yes, I was about to say I'm going to turn in. I'm sorry I've been such a bore today. I can't really do much.
You're not a bore.
Well,
Look,
know.
never feel guilty for resting when you're injured, okay?
Right. I'll try not to. It's just, I don't suppose anybody enjoys being like this,
Oh, no.
No
I
help
mean,
to anyone.
I know firsthand what that feels like. I remember being porch bound when I was last very drastically hurt. So I get what you mean. Well, that's why I find it important to come by, bring some things that make your day a little bit better, whether that's food, books, or just good company.
Well, you've been excellent company, Violet. I am very grateful. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Right, well, I'll be heading inside, but thank you again for today. And please be safe on the roads when you're traveling home.
Oh yeah, will do. I'll keep an eye out for wolves and the like.
Yes, please do.
You have a good rest of your night.
Take care now. There are wolves about, no reason why I know about that. Yeah. You didn't run into any, right? There she goes. You were on the ground for 30 minutes after leaving Valentine. Deserved. That's what you get for stealing my horse, motherfucker. Oh, God. Right, anyway. Oh my God, he looked scary then, Jesus. You see that? We're gonna finish it up there. That was a really fun session, even though it was poor choppy. I mean, lovely seeing Violet. I mean, I just love being with Kat. And everything else we managed to run into. And we also got to have some like cool convos, drop some important info. So happy with that. Hopefully we can catch Suki soon. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there.